6.
Mike 54.
Rabbit.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
We hit it.
It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
Mike, no. Blue 58. Mike's 5-4.
You ain't doing nothing today.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal. First and goal at the 1.
Watch the run.
Undercrush.
They'll try and pound it in with Dillon. And a second effort gets him in. Touchdown, Packers. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Packers have taken the early lead.
Well, we got a little bit of everything on that run. Offensive line creating some space, but how about the guy running behind his pads into the end zone?
What does that mean when a guy says running behind his pad?
Means that he's going to be a physical runner. That way he's able to use his shoulder pads, his forearms, anything to ward off people, power his way forward.
And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They had the interception last time and led to the opening touchdown. They'll 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Mike 51.
Watch the screen.
On 2nd down now. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Mike 51.
Watch the pass.
The first down carry by Allen. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
There we go.
Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
CeeDee Lamb is intended target, and it's 3rd down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest, and with a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson, and this will be caught at the 30. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. It's a big play there on 3rd down. 41 yards. From the red zone now, Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Michael Gallup on the receiving end from Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And it's a unit last drive.
offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Randy Gregory. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Throwing is Rodgers on third down. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And he is going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down. So from the 36 now, first and 10. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
Right there.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so. Down left side on the swing pass. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Rodgers again now.
I'm coming after you.
And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Aldon Smith, the former number 7 pick, gets the sack. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. It'll be a gain of 9, and they're going to face a third down. The left side completion to Jones. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Let's go, D, let's go. Hey, let's get this. Back.
Yeah, Liz. 4, check 4.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And with 1 second left, they get the timeout. And they'll have a chance to kick the field goal before intermission. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And the 13-year man puts it through. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. On play action, Elliott. Here's Prescott. Just keeping the play alive. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Coming this way. Here we go.
Elliott. He'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down. They go to Elliott again. They find some open field here. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, 67 yards. And the Cowboys have retaken the lead.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal. And I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not all that joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field, play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
And maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Here's Jones. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
319.
Tight left. 4 down.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the third down play. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Dancing to his left. He'll try and run it. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Me.
Now Jones. Alden Smith there on the tackle. From the 39-yard line, here comes second down and 6.
Check. Watch 54.
Now it's Rodgers. They'll roll him out right.
Check 99.
To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. Now they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be third down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Open on the left side, this is Valdez-Scantling. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Blue 58.
Mike's 5-4. All day, baby. All day.
Boom. Right there. 54. Right there.
Now Jones. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try and run it with Jones. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Aaron Jones taking it in. And the Packers have retaken the lead. Now Crosby for the point after. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They had seized the lead there for a little bit with a starting drive in the third quarter, but a moment ago the touchdown puts them back behind.
So their defense is under siege a little bit right now because they have not able to solve their opponents. So they've got to keep hammering away on offense and try and win this one in what appears to be a shootout.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Here's Elliott. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to pick up some ground, and they did.
And And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
The Cowboys will go. Prescott able to hit his target, Lamb. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field.
Mike 51, I got you. I got you. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creep.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Elliott. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
47, wide 8. Tight end left. Alert. 3 down. We're going to 54, wide 8. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Hey, kill.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
10 carried out for Elliott. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21.
Baby.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
51's the mic. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field. Go to 54.
Prescott from the gun. And that'll be incomplete. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
58's the mic.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength.
Hey, we're going to 53.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35.
You see me out here?
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. And he'll begin the drive and begin to Jones. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Check. Watch 54.
Pick it up. Pick it up.
Under 10.
Box it. Plant.
Me, I got him. I got motion man. Me. I got this.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll go again to Jones. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. They'll try and run for the first with Dillon. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
65. Mike's 54.
Now Rodgers. This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Blue 58!
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Oh, here we go.
Oh, blue 58!
They'll try to run some clock now with Jones. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11.
Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4.
Hey, tighten down. There you go.
Again, it's Jones. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Here we go.
Rodgers will take a knee here, and that should be all she wrote. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through, and they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Dallas Cowboys. Greg Zuerlein now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And off we go from Lambeau. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Blue 58!
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Don't let him.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Xavier Woods, the free safety, up to make the tackle. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Check Mike 54.
Here's Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared, but I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
There we go, baby.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Here
we go, 47.
Let's go.
Prescott. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Hey, Mike 51. Watch the slant. Check it out.
We're going to 54. Wide in.
And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. I'm coming after you.
Here we go. Going to 54. Wide in. 26.
Here's Prescott. And this is going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And a great job on special teams to down it as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
I'm going to hit you.
And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
Green 18.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Hey.
Check three.
Show it.
On third down, here's Jones. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be fourth down. Here we go on fourth down with Rodgers. That's caught. It's Robert Tonyan, the tight end. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line. Second and a yard. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he's able to get out to the 32. Brought down there. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Green 18.
There, 54 Mike.
I got you, son. I got you.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. We're scoreless after one. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
I'm coming for you, son.
This is Jones. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and set them down.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
I'm coming.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Blue 58.
Right there, 54 Mike. Time to go, night.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there, huh?
26.
Now a play fake here on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Sean Lee, the longtime vet, getting in and getting to the QB.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, he really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
The catch and run, good for 24 yards. So from Cowboy territory now, here's first and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Right there, 54 Mike.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
54's Mike. 54's Mike.
On first down, it's Jones. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
Yeah, too fast, baby.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
He wasn't ready.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime report.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
To throw on third down. Rodgers. He's got Adams on the hookup. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. I'm trying to collect.
They go back to the ground with Jones. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Blue 58.
54. Mike, 54. Come off the ball hard. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Deuce, deuce.
They'll try again with Jones. And this time he is in.
Yes.
A 3-yard touchdown run as his guys are on the board first here tonight. On that sideline, they're saying that was more like it. The first down run went backwards, that time into the end zone.
And I like their little bit of courage in play calling, too. Because after an unsuccessful run, especially one where you lose yardage, you oftentimes go right to throwing the football. They came right back with a running play, and it paid off handsomely.
And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's go. Let's go.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they need the kickoff to start the 2nd half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line.
Keep doing that.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. It's Devontae Adams hauling it in from Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
We got this.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the 1st half. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Prescott now. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Check. 41's the mic. 41's the mic.
Now Prescott. Gonna look deep for Wilson. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And again, it's Prescott. He lost a big chunk, 6 yards there, and it leads to 4th down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Out now comes the Cowboys punter, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the 1st half. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now, as they come up on 2nd and a couple.
You bet, Mike. Box it.
Mike's 5'4", 5'4".
Shotgun now for Rodgers. He'll let it fly for Austin, and it's knocked away and incomplete. The intended receiver, Tavon Austin, and it's 3rd and short.
Blue 58. Get 300. Heavy.
Let's go. Plant. Heavy, what you got? Heavy? Give me some.
Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Come on, boys.
On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And that will skip out of bounds right at about the 18-yard line. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. Taken in the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Here we go.
Throwing. Prescott. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
54's Mike. 54's Mike.
They'll keep it on the ground. Jones. And he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys' 18-yard line. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on third and just a yard.
Mike 54. Hey, watch it.
Jones. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Check 55 to Mike.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
Yeah, baby.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, second and goal.
Watch the screen. Mike 55, Mike 55.
Jump out.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers. And this is going to be intercepted.
Turn it up.
A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
Let him know. 41 Mike, 41 Mike, right here, 41 Mike. I got one. 41.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Buying time to his left. Oh, he's going. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big pickup of 38. On first and 10, Prescott. Wide open, Amari Cooper. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20. So Amari Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going through the draft process when he came out of Alabama and was inquiring about him and his skills, they say it all began back in Miami. He really became a pro receiver at a young age because of his attention to detail and precision. But don't forget his athletic ability. That's what made that catch there.
He did spend 1 year with Teddy Bridgewater as his quarterback there, so that helped back in high school. Looking to throw again on second down. Prescott. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. So now they have to contend with second and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Check tight. 54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain there, and it brings forth a third and long. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Packers on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 14.
Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4".
Throwing is Rodgers. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Big DeMarcus Lawrence getting in there and bringing him to the ground.
I remember when I was a kid and all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive backs, they covered well, allowed for the sack.
Sodas were a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel so I could pay the proper price.
How much were they, a dime?
15 cents.
Looking deep for Adams. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Switch gears. We're going to 54. Wide in.
Out of his end zone, Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And they'll get him down up past the 15.
Keep playing hard.
16 yards right off the bat and a first down. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw is Prescott. Left side to Lamb. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. Touchdown, Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb, 82 yards. And the Cowboys have cut it to within a score. So that's a really big play here in the 4th quarter. And don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just 1 score. Taken from about the 12. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Room to run at the 50. Still going inside the 30. And they are not going to catch him. He's in.
That's my boy.
A big-time special teams play here in the 4th quarter to extend their lead.
And coaches preach it all the time. If you can score on special teams, your chances of winning the game really jump up in a big way. Now, I'll let our analytics friends quantify it and give us the exact numbers, but that's what coaches talk about all the time, that extra momentum, that extra bounce you get from a special team score.
I don't have any analytics friends. Those are your friends.
I'll claim them.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff.
All day, baby, all day.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends.
Kill.
We got 3, fellas. We got 3.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hitting him as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Rashawn Gary able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
You and I both know we're into a whole new realm of football because we're not just looking at tendencies anymore. We're looking at analytics, and I've got to think the analytics on 3rd and 1 say run the football.
Able to hit his target, Lamb. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. So now with a 2-minute warning coming up fast, that puts a mammoth dent in their comeback hopes.
I like how you phrased it. It's a dent because there's still opportunity. They've got to get the ball back on defense. Obviously, twice. But guess what?
Touchdown, Packers!
There we go.
Aaron Jones, his second touchdown of the night. And the Packers add on to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. And the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
All day, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. Hey. We got 3. We got 3. 3 down. 3 down. Check 9.
Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Right side taken in by Gallup. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. That catch good for only a couple. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
46. There we go. Going to 53.
Slam.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score.
They can't hang with us. We're going to 54. Wide in.
To throw again on second down. Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's third down. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys on plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, we talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. That's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore.
3 down. Hey, check. 3 down. 31's the mic.
A first down throw for Prescott. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere.
Watch tight end.
This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
31's the mic. Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it.
Let's go. Go to 54. Go to 54.
A second down throw for Prescott. Firing quickly here, and it's complete. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
All day. Woo! Let's get it.
Hey, 47.
Shift.
Then we're going to 53.
26. On third down, it's Prescott. And that is incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
31's the mic.
Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion.
All day.
They'll They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle.
Well, there's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Jones, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
No. Green 18.
Mike 54.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check.
Green 18.
It's Jones, and that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 4th down. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And it'll be a turnover on downs. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively? Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. He's going to let it fly. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Kevin King with a pick. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of. But now it's about taking the ball away, taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.